We see the money we want, and we want to see money. VNFKD. The value of what we see and waste in what we do not see. A mirage. Be careful not to lose the value of what you see. Work without hope leads to the loss of work, and without work hope leads to disappointment. V.E.H. Find work with hope, and hope you find beauty in the work. When you find that all the circumstances against you, you should remember that when the bird climbs, it must be against the wind. Kept attractive with a smile on your face, even if you were not. You feel you want to smile. Smile as pretending. The subconscious mind cannot differentiate between the real thing and the real thing is, and so it is best to decide to smile constantly. Be positive. You think about what you want to do while you do not want. You be proactive. Think about what drawn and planned for. Were you Bahama life thinking of crossing into the future safely? Be assured you are getting evidence confirming the success of your future, and not others. Evgert. You will not think about what you want, even thought you would think as he wants. Evgert will not be more than you. Initiative and meet the speed of you now. Evgert will not draw you in the future and will not plan your goals. Evgert will not understand your life as you understand yourself. Evgert does not care about getting any evidence Velatmanen for your heart and not his heart. The most flexible person can control his feelings, and achieve its objectives more than a person who does not have the flexibility, because the flexible person, if the thought of a way not reaching its path that he wants, he thinks in a different way, until it reaches the desired results and achieve its objectives, and the mechanism in order to live a better life is equilibria, and discipline, and insisting on achieving the goals, and access to the vision and flexibility in the method, and then patience, and trust in God Almighty. I care about the future because I'm going to spend the rest of my life there. There are times where we feel it is the end, and then they discover the beginning, and there are closed doors to feel it and then they discover the real entrance. What you see in your life now is not only a reflection of what I did in the past, and what it will do in the future, is not only a reflection of what you do now. Life is not the days that have passed, but the days we remember. Without the presence of the opposite sense, what was the meaning of meaning? Be well attentively. I know that this is not always easy, and perhaps for some time need so accustomed to it. Start from now. Do not interrupt anyone while talking, and you have to show interest, and be well attentively. The fastest way to be the enemies of you is not to stop complaining to your friends. The ideas have greater power than you can imagine. They either take you to happiness or unhappiness, and in these both cases you maker of ideas, so well noted what you think because your thoughts will determine the reality of your life right now, and your future tomorrow. The more your thoughts positive and constructive whenever I lived a successful and happy life, and whenever your thoughts negative, you are beyond what is about to achieve anything positive in your life. When you do not know what to do, start your business real, and when they do not know any way to walk, begins the real journey. I wake up in the morning and you're happy, get out the day on the other and says, "Good morning world," while others say this, "What happened to us the day again so quickly?" Beware of negative thoughts that can think of in the morning, as it is possible to program your whole day emotion negative, attention focused on the positive things, and start your day healthy outlook towards things. What it sounds painful and grandmother comfortable, what seemed sad and grandmother joyous, what seemed to be difficult and I found easy, and what seemed to be a failure and I found success, and it seemed dark and grandmother bright, and I learned not to look at things from the phenomenon. It does not reduce the hardness of being a brilliant marble and polished. Do not argue with an idiot. Viewers were goofing discrimination between you. When you lose hope, you lose the desire, and when you lose the desire to lose vision, and when you lose vision, lose a life, and we live wandering in the mirage of hope. Lulath Dayati, what I learned, but not because I had the pleasure tosta, and not what I am relieved my pain, but not for the patient's recovery, but not vertebral what I sang, but not what was lost and found, and not what my failure has succeeded, and not what has become perceptive. If you look well around you, you will find that the real challenge in life is to change yourself and become the person you want to do and exploit your potential and live a life happier, free life of all G's, constraints, and negative emotions. As you focus your attention on blaming others, you dissipate your energies, and and waste your time. Instead, try to focus your life to change your lifestyle. And never Bastmadad the necessary positive energy stocks capabilities, hidden, stacked inside you, and took advantage of the inherent human energy to become who you want to be. If people attacks your right, or xfuck cash, Bafara they tell you you are successful and influential, dead dogs are not kicking, and throwing only fruitful trees. Do not be sad for what in life, what created the only NTN, and plagued God to see us do you endure. So hun you do not tactor, make sure that the vagina soon if intensified darkening clouds, FMA little rain. Do not ignite the fire, unable to extinguish it. You can control the self by controlling your thoughts. When the power goes down, ideas building goes down to that force sensations caused by them, and you can do it to put the challenges in its natural place, and do not give things greater than its size, because the mind deals with what you specify ideas and thus emits sensations depending on what set of ideas. And as long as the sensations balanced because it stems from the non-money ideas therein, you will deal with it faster and easier. Though exaggerated ideas, it will produce feelings of extreme, it is difficult to control them, and the resulting behavior.